Here you go. I emailed a few places last week and only one got back to me.
Oh yeah?
They said we can come tomorrow. Reload.
Ireland, and that's as close as I can tell you. Since I'm not in charge of the tour.
Never experienced anything like this before.
But that's the car's fault, not
Yeah, no, it's the car's fault, 100%. Because I've killed waves.
Like, don't the road makers think about the poor videographer, like, who has to try to balance this whole thing? Jesus.
We need mass market Chinese self-driving cars, and then they'll have like internal stabilization for the cameraman. Oh. Park car with a chair like extends outside of the car. Because you were right, it's a giant waste of time.
Desserts. All four closer. We will scavenge.
Oh, nice.
He's threatened. He's not endangered, but he is threatened.
There's two of them.
Has to.
Who named these things?
I have no idea.
What's his name? your stockings. Or feet. He likes to be a bit cheeky sometimes. He likes to go and pretend that he's going to nibble your legs. He shouldn't, but he does like to pretend that every now and again. He's been doing this his whole life, and recently he's like, oh, let's see what I can get away with for more food. So he likes to go close to you guys sometimes. He's in his 30s now. So yeah, he's 35, pretty crazy. So in the wild for these guys, they actually do have a pretty long lifespan as such, so they can live into their 30s in the wild. In captivity, they can actually live well into their late 60s because of access to vet care, food every day, and nothing trying to kill them as such. But he's been doing this his whole life, a lot longer than we have, so he likes to try and chance his arm to see how much food he can get off us. You might notice him drooling too. That's him also getting excited for his food. That's what they do. They drool for their food. They also have a squeal that's similar to a pig. So that's another thing that they do for their food. Crazy. It was an accidental discovery. So somebody was on an airplane. They looked out their window and they seen a vulture. So next time you're on an airplane, if you look out, you might get lucky enough. The reason why they can get so high is because of their breathing system. So they're crazy. It was an accidental discovery. So somebody was on an airplane. They looked out their window and they seen a vulture. So next time you're on an airplane, if you look out, you might get lucky enough. The reason why they can get so high is because of their breathing system. So they're very funny. You might have noticed their aisles are actually off display, so we are actually rebuilding their houses, so they're getting brand new aviaries to live in, which is very exciting. So he's off display at the minute, unfortunately, but brand new homes. Getting ignored for real. Go on. There you go. Okay. I might take out one very last volunteer if that's alright. As you can see, he's getting very tired now. We get you for our last one, is that alright? With the bucket hat. There you go. Because as you can see, he's very tired during the day. Because he's raised in captivity as well, it's what he's used to. It's his normal to be up during the day and then sleep at night as such. But it is different for the birds in the wild as it is for the ones in captivity as such. Any other? He's all good. Okay, I'm going to be disappearing with Jess.
In savannas, deserts, woodlands, even urban places you can find them nowadays. Think boy. Hold on. Hi. So it's been a while since I flew him, so we might be looking at the wrong person for a bit there. But yeah. So the only need the family has gathered all around that hiding spot. So it doesn't matter where the rabbit will pop out. one of the birds will have seen it and the hunt is back on. So it's very difficult to escape them. They actually, how they do, they actually wiggle their tail at each other. So that's the way that they tell. That's why they packs, family packs. And they are actually the only raptor known that does that. So poor rabbit, right? Not one, not two, but sometimes as many as 8 or even 10 of these birds go after them, all working together to try and catch this rabbit. Now, there's multiple techniques that they use. So quite often they will gather in a tree or on a cactus early in the morning and white stripes on their tail. So a wiggle of the tail can mean, I'm happy, it can mean, hi, or it can mean, there's a rabbit, let's try and catch it, guys. So once they've found a rabbit, the most dominant one will try and catch it first with these birds, that is females. Because females are actually 30% bigger. Because they are bigger, they are stronger. Because they are stronger, they are more dominant. They don't like sharing their place, so quite often there's just one female in the group. So mom will try and catch the rabbit first, right? But sometimes it happens to miss your target, so that the next one will try it from a different angle. So very fast, you have multiple birds coming at you from multiple angles. So of course, very hard for the bunny to keep escaping all of them. Another thing they might do is just simply taking turns. So the rabbit will grow tired, it will slow down, will make a mistake, making it easier for these guys to catch it. Even when the rabbit thinks, I'll hide in the bush, I'll be safe, right? Not from these guys. Like a go. Yeah. If you had a turn with the barn owl already, of course we ask you to please give someone else a turn. Just to make things fair, right? Left hand. Now, if at any point you have a question, you can shout it out to me. Now, the females quite often go away from the group once again because they don't like sharing, because they're more dominant. Amazing. But the males, they tend to stick around for a couple of years, and that's how those groups get formed. So quite often it's just mom and dad with their young ones from multiple years. But as individuals as well, they're amazing hunters. So a few of their adaptations, the other one. Perfect. A few of their adaptations, their eyes, of course. Eyes, like a hawk, you must have heard it at some point, so good eyes, right? So for example, running around in the woods, they can spot it easily. So once again, the bell's on them, just because they're amazing hunters. Sometimes, so you can imagine if they catch something, they don't bring it back to us, they fly away with it. So the bell's just for us to know where they are. Now, if we don't hear the bell anymore, and we get a bit worried, we actually have something else on them as well that you might have spotted. It's a little metal device. It's a GPS tracker, basically. Amazing. So just in case they get blown off course, amazing, isn't it? Perfect. The way he lands, just by spreading his wings, he just gently lands. Raptor literally means to see and to grab with their feet. So as you can see, while he's flying up, that's all he uses. It's just his feet, not his beak. One more. There we go. Oh, he actually dropped it. So we're gonna get one more big flight out of him. Okay, big reward, big flight. And if we feed him from just standing on the ground, he wouldn't actually fly because they just want the easiest possible food, believe it or not. So they have no bother just walking on the ground because it means that they get free food. But of course, we don't want that. That's cheating. One more. You got it. I believe in you. Oh, almost. You might see that anyone tell you about a crop yet, any of my colleagues. Do you know what a crop is? So a crop is where all the food goes first before it goes to their stomach. So you can see he's getting a bit of a bump right under his beak. So the way he's using his wings, he's really trying to hide that food. See how well that works on that side. So that's called mantling. He's just enjoying a bit of the duck, so once he's finished, I'll just put him back to the other siblings. No rush. He's really getting every last bit of that. Boy. Yeah, they're quite light, so he's about 700 grams, so you might wonder, oh, that's a very small bit of food. The tricky part is getting that bone off.
Do you have a preference?
Oh, quail. Quail is their favorite thing for sure, yeah. All the birds go crazy for a bit of quail.
For quails.